Bitch, you ain't never in a million fucking years gonna have no blue eyes. You're hairier than a motherfucker, too. Your personality ain't much to speak of either. Your cooking ain't shit. You ain't clean worth a damn. Nasty bitch.
Every day, he reminded me of what a failure I was going to be.
Mister, I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit? Is the bitch dead yet?
He works hard.
And still ain't got shit. And ain't never gonna have shit. You know what that makes you? A Mexican. Is that what you've accomplished with your life, boy? Being a Mexican? You ain't even gotta speak English to be a Mexican. Whose fault is it that you a professional Mexican? Is that my fault?
Sometimes they would just abuse him for no reason.
Good job, boy. Yeah.
You got the Boondocks, the Uncle Ruckus Origin Story, the sad story. Alright, so we're going to be going into Uncle Ruckus's story. Pretty sure it's going to be touching on re-vitiligo in his case. But this story of Uncle Ruckus, I never really knew it. I've seen bits and pieces of it in other videos, but I've never seen the whole exact thing. So we're going to be diving into that. So subscribe if you're new, comment what you want to see next. Without further ado, get into the video. Let's turn this light up some. Let's see how sad this story actually
Uncle
is.
Ruckus.
No relation.
And this is the story of my relation.
Oh.
I was born under unusual circumstances. It was the 4th of July, and I was told it was an especially good night to be born. But that was some bullshit.
I came as soon as I heard. What is it, Doc? There's no easy way to put this. That brown spot on your child's arm. It's a rare and incurable skin disease. It will spread all over his body. His skin will continue to grow blacker and blacker, and blacker and even blacker, and more blacker and blacker, and then even blacker.
Alright, you're doing too much. I guess this right here confirms that he's actually white. He got blacker and blacker and blacker and even more blacker and blacker. Yeah.
And blacker and even blacker and more blacker and blacker, and then even blacker. Talk in plain English, damn it! I can't understand what you're saying! Eventually he will be indistinguishable from a Negro. Anything but that!
About to drown him?
What are you doing there? Hey!
Hey, Juju! Tell Mama
Okay,
I'll be
let's skip
right
that
back.
part. Oh, damn.
What?
I guess that'll explain his eye. But it skipped the part of what he said to her in the beginning. It should be in one of my other videos, but he was a bit much in terms of her hair and what she wanted to look like, but...
Flashback.
Come here, bitch. Give me something real quick.
You ain't said nothing so far about my hair.
'Cause it ain't yours.
It is so mine. I'm the first colored girl you ever met with blonde hair. And one day, I'm gonna have eyes as blue as the summer sky.
Bitch, you ain't never in a million fucking years gonna have no blue eyes. You're hairier than a motherfucker, too. Your personality ain't much to speak of either. Your cooking ain't shit. You ain't clean worth a damn. Nasty bitch. But I need somebody around here that's gonna wash the shit stains out in my drawers. So I guess you'll do.
Hey,
Yeah.
Juju! Tell Mama I'll be right back. Lord have mercy, what?
Who left this motherfucking baby on my steps?
Sweet Jesus.
I'll cut this motherfucker.
No! This ain't no regular baby.
Jeez,
It's a
bro.
white baby. It's the most beautiful white baby in the
goodness.
whole wide world.
White baby? Oh shit, that's all I need. A goddamn white baby kidnapping charge. Bitch, put that thing down before the police come.
No, wait! Here's some money. Somebody wanted us to take him.
Shit,
quick with that
finding
money.
white babies might be better than I thought.
What's this? Some kind of birthmark?
Don't look like no birthmark I ever seen.
Who knows? I'm sure it's nothing. Mister, can we keep him? Can we love him forever and raise him to be our own beautiful white child?
Okay, so what I'm getting from I probably should have caught on to this before when I saw the clip of these two. She wants to be white. Kind of like Uncle Ruckus, so this is where Uncle Ruckus gets it from.
As husband and wife?
Fine, bitch.
Oh, thank you, mister. What should we name him?
We gonna name it after my uncle.
Okay, Uncle Ruckus it is.
But if the authorities come, you going to jail, bitch. I didn't know nothing about this white baby shit.
Okay, wait, so he always had, like, I guess a lazy eye. I don't know what's up with his other eye. But how did it get so bad to it's what it is now is what I want to know. Because here,
Little Ligo
yeah, here it don't
spread
look that
rapidly
bad.
across my whole body. like that black symbiote that turned Topher Grace into Venom in Spider-Man Part 3.
Okay.
By the
You
time
like
I was
Spider-Man.
3 years old, I was indistinguishable from any other African Negro child.
Uncle! Uncle!
I'm coming, mister.
My adopted Negro father was a loser, even by loser Negro standards.
Yes, mister.
Why you frolicking in the damn field? Frolic your ass to the store and get me some beer, nigga.
Wow.
He was miserable just for the sake of being
That's
miserable.
old.
But what I remember most was his unwarranted hatred of the white man.
Goddamn crackers. Black man can't get ahead for nothing.
I remember him making me feel
what did he say?
very
What?
uncomfortable. I remember most was his unwarranted hatred of the white man.
Okay.
Goddamn crackers. Black man can't get ahead for nothing.
Okay, so this dynamic, he is angry and bitter at the world. And I'm guessing the mother is shielding him from all of this and feeding him misinformation. That's just what I'm trying to get from this. I don't know if that's
I remember
right or
him
not.
making me feel
But I do know
very
his
ashamed
love
my
for white
very
people
own
came from his
whiteness.
mama, from what
I
I can
hate
tell.
all these white motherfuckers.
Definitely come from his dad.
I'm white.
Daddy's just upset, baby, because he's lazy and the white man makes him work hard.
I had two younger brothers, my brother
this
Darrell
part.
and my other brother Darrell. But Mr.
This shouldn't be
always
that.
seemed
This
to
shouldn't be
single me
funny,
out
but
the way.
it's just.
would
I
get
got dark
for
humor.
anything.
Nigga, did you just break that vase?
I don't know why this makes me loud. I feel so bad,
Mercy, my baby!
and she ain't making no
Just having
better.
fun with off limits in Mister's house.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Sweet Jesus! Lord have
The last one is ridiculous.
Every day, he reminded me of what a failure I was going to be.
Mister, I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
Nigga, did I just catch you wanting to be shit?
Sweet Jesus! Lord have mercy! My baby!
That's
My darling
ridiculous.
adopted Negro mother, who I loved almost like she was white, did the best she could.
Now don't you listen to him, Uncle.
Okay.
You ain't no worthless nigga. Deep down in your heart, you always have to believe that you are special.
Okay, that's
She
motivating.
made sure I knew all my white history.
Mama, who's George Washington Carver?
He's the man responsible for more peanut allergy deaths than anyone who ever lived. Baby, why don't we read about Eli Whitney instead? He invented the cotton gin. He was a great white man.
Okay,
just like you.
So it was kind of
Many
pressed
nights,
on him a little.
I dreamed about my biological father returning to take me away to white people land, but it never happened.
So that kind of begs the question. Okay, so this is Uncle Ruckus telling the story from what he was told, and it more likely came from his mama. My question is, what if she lied to him about all of this? But then it begs the question as to why she would lie. That's the only thing that's kind of messing with my theory. From the beginning of the video, Uncle Ruckus was telling this story. This is of his, relations. But there's no way that he could know for a fact that his folks were white. There's no way he could know for a fact that he came from a white family and was left on a doorstep. He was just spouting out what his mama told him. I don't know. I don't know whether or not this is real, because he did like a DNA test and it said he's 102% black with a 2 margin of error. So I feel like he's actually black, and this is just what his mom fabricated for him. But it's just like, why? Why would she make this up for him though?
When I thought it couldn't get no worse, my grandmama showed up at the doorstep.
I'm dying.
Oh,
She was the only person I ever met more miserable than my daddy.
Look at you. Didn't I tell you wasn't gonna be shit with your stupid, ugly wife
This is
and
where
your
he gets it
stupid,
from.
ugly cheerings? I can't wait to die so I don't have to look at your ugly black nigger ass no more. God damn it! I can't take it no more!
that's where he gets it
It was
from.
very shortly after that my adopted father threw me out of the
That's my what happened to this eye? Like, it didn't look that bad, but now this is, it's just like bulging out. What happened?
house. I ain't seen none of them since. I'll never forget the day my grandmama, Nellie Ruckus, showed up at my house after all them many years. I'll never forget it, cause it was a day that scarred me for the rest of my natural born life. Ah! Ow! God damn it!
Oh, Uncle, it's you.
Why is the volume low in this?
Nigga, I thought you was a burglar. A big, fat, funky, nasty, stinky, black, one-eyed motherfucking burglar.
What are you doing here?
Okay, that's loud.
Uncle, I'm dying. Doctor says it's gonna be any day now, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't die.
Okay. You said you was dying like when he was a child before. Like you, I don't wish death on nobody, but you said you was dying however many years ago that was when he was a child. But why was it low here and then it just got back loud like how it was before?
Black,
like,
motherfucking burglar.
and that's just unnecessary. She had a knife.
Uncle, I'm dying. Doctor says it's gonna be any day now, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't die in your father's house.
Okay.
I haven't seen or heard from you since the day Daddy threw me out 53 years ago.
Yeah, so what's new with you? Your daddy always used to say you wouldn't amount to shit. Do you even have a
Grandma.
job?
I have 47 jobs, actually.
Yeah, right. Is one of those jobs the Unabomber? And how am I supposed to die in this fucked up chair? No lumbar support? You want me to die with back problems? You raggedy motherfucker!
Your story is just so powerful. It's so sad.
It is sad.
I mean, I ain't gonna cry because that's gay, but it is real sad.
I don't know what to do. I swear I can't go back home with that woman there. Please don't make me go.
Oh, I get it. You leave me in the shack, and you come and hang out in here in the fancy motherfucking mansion. Get out of my way, god damn it.
My question is, like, what's wrong with her? She's moving like ain't nothing wrong with her at all. But how did she figure out you was here?
I get out of here, Rob. I get out of here.
There.
You're not getting her out of
Oh,
there.
shit. Now, this is a dying chair right here.
Oh.
No. That's my chair. That's a living chair.
The living chair.
Yeah. I might want to get buried in this motherfucker right here.
If you die in that,
Grandma, please. You can't die in Robert's chair.
If somebody was to go in my chair, you would get buried in that chair. I'm not keeping that chair after that.
Then let's go back home.
I don't want to die in that shithole. I want to die in the fancy fucking mansion. I only get to do this once, and I'm gonna do it right.
Daddy? Daddy is coming here?
I told him I was here, and he told me he want to come watch me die. Ain't that a bitch?
Good. He can take your ass out here and watch you die someplace else. Never that bitch trying to put a blade on me in my house.
It was the first time seeing my adopted family in 50 years. My mother, Bunny Ruckus. My brother, Daryl. And my other brother, Darrell. And finally, my father, Mr. Ruckus.
Is the bitch dead yet?
Oh, I can't tell you how nice it is to see all of my
Wait, we ain't gonna speed past that like that. No hi, hello, nothing.
And my other brother,
Nothing.
Darrell.
Just is how you introduce yourself.
Mr. Ruckus.
Is the bitch dead yet?
Oh, I can't tell you how nice it is to see all of my boys under one roof.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God, he's good, ain't he? We got so much catching up to do. Now, Uncle, did you know that Daryl is an accountant
she got
for
blue
a
eyes now.
finance company and just got a promotion from his white boss? Oh, isn't that amazing? That's
Okay, so I'm starting to see. I think I don't know if I'm reaching. I'm starting to see a pattern here. She influenced these two, because she's heavily on the white stuff. But she went very far with Ruckus to convince him he was white, or that he is. And the dad apparently doesn't like that. That doesn't really excuse any of his actions or his anger, but still, I can understand the frustration within that. Because your wife wants to be white. Because at this point, she got blue eyes now and blonde hair. I mean, it's great that they're doing great for themselves, but she don't have to really go in like, oh, a white man, a white boss, and I don't know. I just feel like that's a bit much.
Wonderful,
so I
Dan.
feel like she kind of lied to Ruckus about his origin.
White man promoted you. Congratulations.
Oh, it's really not that big a deal.
And Darrell here owns his very own motorcycle shop, and he's married to a white woman. Oh, she's the most beautifulest white woman
Anything
you ever
white,
seen.
he's
And she has
bothering
his
him.
name tattooed right here on her white titty.
Mama, that's personal. I can't believe it.
Why would you tell
My
your
own
mom?
brother with his name tattooed across a white woman's milk glands. Congratulations.
Speaking of accomplishments, what you accomplished, boy?
Hush, mister. I'm proud of Uncle. He lives in this beautiful neighborhood around some lovely white people.
He live in a shack on the outskirts of town.
He works hard.
And still ain't got shit. And ain't never gonna have shit. You know what that makes you? A Mexican. Is that what you've accomplished with your life, boy? Being a Mexican? You ain't even gotta speak English to be a Mexican. Whose fault is it that you a professional Mexican? Is that my fault?
He's not a Mexican. He's our son.
You always treated me different.
You know what that town.
He works
It's the way he says
still
it
ain't
to
got shit, and ain't
Mexican.
never
Why you
gonna
gotta
have
say
shit.
it like that?
You know what that makes you? A Mexican. Is that what you've accomplished with your life, boy? Being a Mexican? You ain't even gotta speak English to be a Mexican. Whose fault is it that you a professional Mexican? Is that my fault?
He's not a Mexican. He's our son.
This is so
You
messed
always
up.
treated me different. You never loved me because I am adopted.
Adopted? Boy, you still believe that shit?
Okay, I figured that
Goddammit,
was a
how
lie.
old are you?
Mr.
Yeah.
Stop.
You still believe you got, what was that called? What'd you call it? Revitaligo?
Daddy,
Close.
come on. That's enough.
He does have revitiligo.
You ever heard of anybody else having revitaligo? Your
Are you
mama
even
made
trying?
that shit up, boy. She thought it'd be good for your self-esteem if you believe deep down you was white. That's why they shouldn't let dumb bitches read psychology books.
Oh.
That's not true. We found you on the doorstep.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, so if I'm taking what he's saying at face value, he had self-esteem issues, and she read a psychology book. From what he's saying, she read a psychology book and convinced Ruckus he was white. And it seemed like the brother that was like, come on, Dad, stop. Like, it seemed like he knows that's what happened to him. Because they're not trying to defend or back up the mom. They're just trying to disperse the issue. He's saying that what she said is a lie. She's trying to really reinforce that, no, what she's saying is true. He sounds confident, but she sounds, to me, he sounds confident in what he's saying. She sounds a little desperate trying to save it. And it seems like deep down Ruckus knows that he's telling the truth.
I made that shit up, boy. She thought it'd be good for your self-esteem if you believe deep down you was white. That's why they shouldn't let dumb bitches read psychology books.
That's not true. We found you on the doorstep.
I don't
swear.
hate you cause you adopted. I hate you cause knocking up your mama killed my chance of me ever experiencing a single moment of happiness or joy for the rest of my damn life.
Baby, don't listen to him.
After that, it was more and more hungry niggas miles to feed. All my big plans gone right down the shitter. I worked my life away for these damn crackers. Still couldn't make my ends meet.
Mister, now you leave the white man out of this.
Shut your ass up, Bunny. I'm sick of you talking about that goddamn white
sick
man
of
all
you.
the time. Name one of them who ever did shit for any of you. Huh? Can't do it, can you? Look at what you did. All my kids are some damn Uncle Toms. And you the worst. A black fool who hates himself so much he can't even see what's in front of him in the mirror. Just another black nigga like the rest of us.
I hate you. You're the reason why after I say the name Ruckus, I always say no relation. I am adopted. I am
That explains that.
that.
It's a shame we don't all get together more often. Uncle, she gone.
In my living room? Oh no! In my living chair!
In my living chair. Wait, let me see the dad's reaction. Oh, he wasn't fazed by it at all. Okay, I thought he was gonna have like a smile or
Chair!
something.
Oh!
He wasn't fazed by it. He just like, alright,
Billy,
she on.
get my chainsaw!
Oh, for what?
Where we going?
Back to the hotel, Daddy.
Already? Let's keep partying. She's finally dead.
It's not true, is it? What Mister said?
You know you can't listen to that black fool. Your dad is just miserable because he never learned to love the white man. Mark my words, he's gonna end up just like his mama. Just be happy you're adopted, son. We Doc is our mess.
Bunny, get the molasses out your ass and come on.
The family decided it was best to bury Nellie Ruckus.
I think she
in
lied to
Woodcrest.
Ruckus.
That was on account of the generous 70% discount.
And then the
offered
DNA
to
test
employees,
said that he
such
was
as
black.
myself.
Mind if we help? Don't seem like this should be all on you.
And before some of y'all go in the comments like, but they gave him a second one that said he wasn't. They did that because of the TV show that they were doing on him. Because it was obvious that he was black. And he was convinced himself that he was white. So they made a whole show dedicated to Uncle Ruckus. And when he first got the results, it said, no, bro, you black. And I think he went like off the deep end and was really having some issues with coming to terms on that. Then they sent him another one saying like, oh yeah, the first one was a mistake. Sorry, you're white. My bad. So I think, yeah, Ruckus is actually black and his mama lied to him. I kind of wish they kind of dived into that more and he actually comes full circle and realizes he's black. But I don't know. I think his character is better off like how it is. But it's nice that your bros came here to help you.
That's a good one, Daryl. Good one too, Darrell.
You did always seem to get it the waste, Uncle.
What I never could understand was how the man got to be so hateful, so mad at the world.
One question. Ruckus is the youngest out of them, right? Why they look so much older than him? I mean, I said that backwards. Why does he look so much older than them? I don't even know what I said before that. I need to go to bed. But yeah, he looks older than his two older brothers, and he's the youngest. That's just, years ain't been kind to you, Ruckus, like at all.
For no reason.
Look, nothing excuses what Mr. did to us growing up. But as we got older, we saw things. The white folks Mr. worked for, well, they didn't always treat him very well.
No, that's crazy talk.
No, Uncle, it's true. Every time Mister went out into the world, the white man took a little more of his dignity, and his sanity, and his humanity.
Sorry, I keep pausing it. But I do remember when Uncle Ruckus was a baby at the time, they had to have been old enough to see how their dad was going through life at that point. Because Ruckus was too young. He was too young. Like, he was young. How am I trying to say that? He was too young to see some of the stuff that they did. And when he was born and he was around, his mom shielded him from it and twisted it. They actually saw it for what it was. And I guess they understood their father's anger. Like they said, it doesn't excuse what he did, but they understood his anger.
He served white folks his whole life. He even worked for the police department as a practice dummy.
Sometimes they would just abuse him for no reason.
Good job, boy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was a.
Well, he must have done something. It just ain't in the white man's nature to act cruel for no reason.
Sometimes I think him being so hard on us was his misguided way to try and toughen us up for a tough world.
Nellie had a statement that she wanted read today. For the last 6 decades of my miserable life, I had only 2 wishes. The first was to die. The second was that my only son, Mister, would somehow reach the grave before me. While I am obviously disappointed that this didn't happen, and I curse him from the grave, I'm still pretty happy to be dead.
That was beautiful. Thank you. However, I get the last word because I'm alive, bitch. And a round of applause for my son, Uncle, for the fine job he did digging the grave. It's okay, boy. I had some shitty jobs in my day. Of course, that was back in Jim Crow. Now, how you gonna be a failure in the 21st century with a nigga in the White House is beyond me.
Dad, that's enough.
Dad, please.
No, that's okay. Keep talking. Keep talking, Daddy. That's the eulogy this old woman deserves. Oh, she did this to you, and now you doing it to me. You've been doing it our whole lives, and it's getting old. It's getting real old man. So get it out your system, then sit down and shut the fuck up.
Okay. Okay.
Boy, what did you say to me?
What part in particular?
I'll show you what part in particular. My back is my own injury.
Oh. Alright, get it. Oh.
He's dead.
Well, I guess Grandma Nellie got her wish.
Yes, now I can marry my white lover.
If only Mister had lived long enough to love the white man too.
Ruckus, you didn't even process the fact that your mama was cheating on your dad.